Have you ever felt a quiet discomfort, a subtle unease, when a well-meaning relative or a curious friend asks a question that feels just a little too personal, a little too intrusive? Perhaps it's about your finances, your health, or even your plans for the future. It's a common scenario, isn't it? We cherish our connections with loved ones, but sometimes the line between caring and prying can blur, leaving us feeling exposed, vulnerable, or even judged. That feeling of needing to justify every choice, to lay bare every detail of your life, can steal away your peace of mind and chip away at that precious sense of independence you've worked so hard to cultivate. It's a painful reality that while intimacy is wonderful, complete transparency with everyone, all the time, isn't always the path to happiness, especially as we navigate these beautiful golden years. There are certain aspects of your life, truly, that are yours and yours alone. They are not secrets to hoard out of malice, but treasures to protect out of self-respect and the desire for a serene existence. Today, we're going to talk about 5 specific areas where maintaining a gentle, quiet privacy can genuinely safeguard your peace of mind, enhance your personal autonomy, and allow you to live more authentically. We'll explore why some things are better kept to yourself and how to gently, yet firmly, maintain those boundaries. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll share something that might just surprise you about how much power you truly have over your own narrative, and how protecting certain details can actually enrich your relationships and your life. Let's dive right into the first area that many of us, especially as we get older, often find ourselves feeling pressure to discuss, but truly don't need to: your detailed financial situation. Now, I'm not talking about hiding wealth or being dishonest. This is about protecting your peace. Think about it: when people know the exact figures of your savings, your pension, or your investments, it can open the door to all sorts of unwanted situations. You might find yourself inundated with unsolicited financial advice, which, while sometimes well-intentioned, can be overwhelming and often irrelevant to your personal circumstances. Worse still, it can lead to uncomfortable requests for money, a sense of obligation you didn't ask for, or even family disputes over expectations about inheritance or support. You've worked hard for what you have, and your financial stability is a deeply personal matter. It's a foundation for your independence, allowing you to live comfortably and make choices that serve your own well-being. Sharing too much can turn you into an ATM in the eyes of some, or a source of worry for others who might misunderstand your spending habits or your long-term plans. The actionable step here is to be polite but firm. When questions arise about your money, a simple, "My finances are well managed, thank you for asking," or "I'm comfortable and taking care of things," is perfectly sufficient. You don't need to elaborate on specific numbers, investments, or even how much that new car cost. Remember, your financial security is your shield of peace. Don't let it become a topic for public debate. It allows you to maintain control over your own resources and pursue the experiences that truly bring you joy, without external scrutiny or pressure. Your decisions about what to spend, save, or give are yours alone, born from your life experiences and your personal values. Keeping these details private ensures that these decisions remain yours, free from the influence of others' expectations or needs. Now, let's gently move to the second aspect of your life that deserves a quiet sanctuary: the specific details of your health issues and ailments. This might seem counterintuitive at first, especially since we often lean on friends and family for support during challenging times. And yes, absolutely share with your trusted medical professionals and perhaps a very close, carefully chosen confidant. But sharing every ache, every symptom, every diagnosis with a wide circle can unintentionally lead to more stress than relief. You might receive a deluge of unsolicited medical advice, ranging from well-meaning but unhelpful home remedies to alarmist warnings that only serve to amplify your anxieties. People, often out of love, might start treating you differently, with pity or excessive caution, which can diminish your sense of agency and independence. You might find yourself constantly recounting your symptoms, which not only becomes emotionally draining but also keeps your focus on the ailment rather than on your well-being and recovery. Maintaining a degree of privacy around your health allows you to process your journey on your own terms. With the guidance of your doctors, it preserves your dignity and prevents your identity from becoming solely defined by your medical conditions. When asked about your health, a simple, "I'm managing well, thanks to my doctor," or "I'm taking good care of myself," is a complete answer. You don't need to describe every test result or every discomfort. Your health journey is deeply personal. And while support is invaluable, the specifics are best kept between you and those professionally or personally essential to your care. This quiet discretion empowers you to focus on your recovery and overall well-being without the added burden of managing others' reactions or expectations. It means you can have a bad day without feeling like you need to explain it to everyone, and a good day without having to prove it. This privacy safeguards your emotional energy, allowing you to direct it towards healing and living, rather than constant explanation or reassurance. Now that we've talked about safeguarding your financial peace and health privacy, let's turn our attention to what comes next for you, and why it's often best to keep the specifics of your exact retirement plans or future living arrangements close to your chest. As we age, thoughts naturally turn to the next chapter. Will you downsize, move closer to family, explore a new city, travel the world? These are exciting and deeply personal decisions that should be made without undue influence from others. Yet, it's incredibly common for well-meaning family members or friends to have strong opinions or even expectations about what you should do. If you mention considering a move, you might instantly face pressure to move closer to a specific child, or conversely, be criticized for wanting to leave a certain area. You could be bombarded with real estate listings you didn't ask for, or hear countless stories about what so-and-so did, which may not at all align with your vision. Sharing your unformed plans too early can lead to guilt trips, demands on your time or resources, or even attempts to dictate your future. Your retirement years are a time for fulfilling your dreams, not for fulfilling someone else's idea of what your retirement should look like. You've earned the right to choose where and how you live based on your desires, your comfort, and your financial reality. So, when these conversations arise, a general answer like, "We're exploring our options and taking our time to decide what feels right," or "We'll let everyone know once we've made a firm decision," works wonderfully. You don't need to list pros and cons, explain your thought process in detail, or defend your choices before they're even set in stone. Announce your plans when they are concrete, when you are ready, and when you feel confident in your decision. This approach allows you to make calm, considered choices that truly align with your desires for this precious phase of life, free from the often overwhelming weight of external expectations. It means you can dream big, or simply dream quietly, knowing that your path is yours to forge. It protects the excitement of discovery and the serenity of decision-making. Next, we'll dive into another incredibly personal realm that rarely benefits from wide disclosure: your past regrets or deeply personal mistakes. Every single one of us carries a history, a tapestry woven with triumphs, joys, challenges, and yes, sometimes, choices we wish we could rewind. As we mature, we gain perspective, and often, a greater sense of self-forgiveness and wisdom. These past experiences, especially the difficult ones, are powerful teachers. They've shaped who you are today. However, sharing the intimate details of these deeply personal mistakes or regrets with a broad audience, even well-intentioned friends or family, can often do more harm than good. Why? Because while you have processed these events and learned from them, others may not have the same context or capacity for understanding. They might view you differently, perhaps with judgment, pity, or even use that information against you in future disagreements. What's more, dredging up old wounds for casual conversation can re-traumatize you, keeping you stuck in the past when your focus should be on the vibrant present and the exciting future. Your personal growth from these experiences is for you, and perhaps a trusted professional like a therapist or a single, profoundly understanding confidant. If you choose to share, this is not about being dishonest about your past, but about protecting your present peace and ensuring that your identity isn't defined by your previous struggles. You are more than your mistakes. You are the wisdom gained from them. When a conversation veers towards past issues, it's okay to say, "That's something I've put behind me." Or, "I've learned a great deal from my past, and I'm focusing on the present now." You don't owe anyone a detailed confessional. Your journey of overcoming and learning is a personal one, and its quiet dignity is best preserved. Embracing this boundary allows you to fully step into the person you are today, free from the specter of past judgments, and to enjoy the richness of your current life with an unburdened heart. These personal journeys, whether about where you'll plant roots or the reflections on your past, are deeply individual. But there's one more area where boundaries can bring immense peace, especially when it comes to matters of the heart and companionship, your current relationship status or dating life, if you happen to be single. For many seniors, the thought of being alone can stir worry in their loved ones, leading to a cascade of well-meaning but often intrusive efforts to fix your situation. Suddenly, you might find yourself being set up on awkward dates you didn't ask for, or fielding endless questions about why you're still single. There might be thinly veiled suggestions about how you should be spending your time, or whom you should be with. This intense scrutiny can make you feel like your happiness is incomplete without a partner. Or worse, that your independence is a problem that needs solving. The truth is, your happiness and fulfillment are entirely your own to define. Whether you're in a relationship or not, you might be perfectly content enjoying your own company, pursuing your passions, and cherishing your friendships without seeking a romantic partner. Or perhaps you are open to a new relationship, but you want to find it on your own terms, at your own pace, away from the pressure cooker of external expectations. Discussing your dating life in detail, or even your decision to remain single, can invite unwanted opinions, gossip, or even judgment about your choices. It can turn your personal life into a topic of public debate, which is the very opposite of what a fulfilling romantic or independent life should be. You have every right to live your life authentically, to seek companionship or enjoy solitude as you see fit, without feeling the need to explain or justify yourself to anyone. When these topics come up, a gentle deflection can work wonders. Phrases like, "I'm quite happy as I am," or, "If something comes along, it comes along, but I'm enjoying this phase of my life," are perfectly acceptable. You don't need to give a lengthy explanation of your dating philosophy or your personal preferences. Your emotional life, your choices about companionship, are sacred to you. Protecting this space allows you to cultivate connections that genuinely serve you, or to simply revel in your own peace and autonomy, without the added burden of external pressures. It means you can truly explore what happiness looks like for you, without anyone else's preconceived notions clouding your vision. So, we've walked through 5 powerful areas where maintaining a quiet, gentle privacy can profoundly protect your peace of mind and enhance your independence. We've talked about keeping your detailed financial situation to yourself, not out of secrecy, but to avoid unwanted advice, requests, or disputes, ensuring your hard-earned security remains yours. We've explored the wisdom of reserving the specifics of your health ailments for your doctors and a chosen few, allowing you to manage your well-being without overwhelming scrutiny or unsolicited advice. We discussed the power of holding your exact retirement plans and future living arrangements close until they're firm, freeing you to make truly personal choices for your next chapter. And we touched on the importance of not widely sharing past regrets or deeply personal mistakes, understanding that these are your lessons, your growth, not fodder for others' judgment. Finally, we emphasize that your current relationship status or dating life, if single, is deeply personal, allowing you to define your own happiness and companionship on your own terms. Remember, this isn't about building walls or creating distance with the people you love. Quite the opposite. In fact, it's about building healthy boundaries that ultimately strengthen your relationships by ensuring they are based on mutual respect and understanding, rather than obligation or intrusion. It's about protecting your energy, your choices, and your personal narrative. The surprising truth I mentioned at the beginning is this: by choosing not to share certain deeply personal details, you are not withholding anything negative. Instead, you are actively practicing a profound form of self-care. You are empowering yourself, honoring your autonomy, and giving yourself the freedom to navigate your golden years with a profound sense of calm and self-possession. This quiet strength, this gentle setting of boundaries, allows you to live more authentically, to truly be yourself without the need for constant explanation or validation. Small shifts in how you interact and what you choose to reveal can make an enormous difference in your daily peace and overall happiness. I hope this conversation has resonated with you. What are your thoughts on privacy in later life? Have you ever felt pressured to share more than you wanted, or found peace by keeping certain aspects of your life private? I genuinely love to hear your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your wisdom helps all of us learn and grow. If this video has offered you a new perspective or a moment of reassurance, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps more people find these important conversations. And if you'd like more practical wisdom and empowering ideas for living your best life at every age, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thank you for spending this time with me. You deserve to live your best life on your terms, with peace, genuine joy, and unshakable confidence. Embrace your wisdom, embrace your boundaries, and truly live freely.